going to just ask the entire SEC, specifically the quarterbacks of the SEC, could we please figure out a way to protect the football? You mentioned Jalen Milroe, 2 interceptions, one in the first quarter, one in the fourth quarter, both of them at very pivotal times that led to points. That even though they weren't necessarily the moment where you can say, oh, that's where the game was lost, they weren't necessarily game killers, but they were at pivotal times and had an effect on the game. Connor Wegman at A&M had 2 interceptions, both of them in the second half. Again, neither one of them were the game killers, but they sure didn't help. Both of them killed drives that had potential. So he had those 2. And then also, and those were incidentally, the first 2 interceptions of his career, by the way. But then A.J. Swan at Vanderbilt. I mean, he comes out of the gate and basically Wake Forest kicks the ball to Vanderbilt, and A.J. Swan says, oh, you guys look like you missed it. Here, did you want it back? I think it took him 2. It may have taken 1 throw, but at least 2 throws to turn around and give the ball straight back to Wake Forest. And did the same thing again in the second quarter. You have to – I know the guys we're talking about are young, but you've got to protect the ball. If you are in the offense or you're a running back or a quarterback, and even if you're young, you've got to protect the ball. I mean, that's priority number 1, because if you give the ball up, you can't get anything done. You're not going anywhere, and you're definitely not scoring points. Please, SEC quarterbacks especially, protect the football. There, I feel better.
What an emotional plea, Darren. I'm looking. Do I need to leave my pew and go forward? And I feel like I need to repent of something right now. That was mesmerizing.
I can tell you, Jalen Milroe, Connor Wegman, and A.J. Swan need to repent. I can tell you that. But let's move on.
Well, I was about to cue the 20th verse of "Just as I Am,"
and there are 20. So
at least. Woo, goodness.